hacker, nerd, geek. I'm labeled with so many things you could call me a post-it note. My name is Chris and I live in California in the middle of nowhere. I'm currently 22 years old and my favorite class is technology, or really anything having to do with numbers. So you should know, I love using binary to stump my friend Alyssa. It's just really funny to see her try and figure it out. It's around 3 in the morning, and I'm watching scary videos on YouTube. I came up on a channel called To the Arc be a name. I clicked on a video called Extraction, and there was a figure with a white mask on that had black lips, black eyebrows, and black eye sockets. I was so scared and the message video made no sense. So I scrolled to the similar videos, and there was one with a channel named Marble Hornets. I clicked on the video and it was called Entry Number 18, I think. The same figure was there with a buddy. This made no sense. I had to go to bed. I was so tired it wasn't even funny. I felt the presence of something. I just don't know what. When I woke up the next morning, there were drawings all over the wall and a doll that looked similar to a very tall, pale snow man. I was a little scared and then also found a tape that was meant to be watched, as it stated on the back, saying, "Watch me." So I went to the store and bought a tape recorder and hooked it to my television. The tape was a video of Alyssa exploring what looked like the words around my house. She turned the camera to herself and said into the camera, "Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking scared right now." It's a mess. The camera glitched so I couldn't hear what she said. She continued for visual interruption. "He's coming after me." Interrupted again. I heard her stop, locking her eyes on and you. The cameras dropped and Alicia screaming, "Get away! Get away!" No! She was cut off by a sharp cracking. A good 15 minutes passed and I was surprised the tape lasted that long. Suddenly there was a high-pitched screeching sound, and I covered my ears in agony. It was the camera glitching again. Man, this camera is horrible, I thought. I saw that the camera has been picked up, and it was turned to Alyssa. Her neck snapped and blood seeping from it. Then it snapped to the same masked figure I saw in the video last night. It looked as if it had a seizure, and then the door to my house busted open, or so it seemed. While I was beating a mile a second, I grabbed the magnum I had under my desk in a duct tape pocket. I yelled, "Who's there?" in a loud voice. Blade shot off, creeping me out slightly. I felt hands grab me from behind, and a shot hitting a foot that was not my own. I had a scream, and I hit the guy with the butt of the magnum, and he recoiled but then tackled me. I got punched in the face. I yelled as the man grabbed the gun, my hand throwing it across the room. He put my hands to my throat, pushing on my windpipe. I gasped and slapped his wrist. I passed out. Last thing I saw was him taking off his jacket and kicking me in the gut. "The character matches up with the letter," Chris said, pointing at and looked to the masked figure. He nodded and patted her on the back. He turned and looked at the time. He sighed and looked back at her, jerking his head toward the door. Chris nodded and put on a brownish hoodie and put the black cloth over her face. It was designed with 2 red spots for eyes and a red line for a frown. "Oh yeah, sorry for your fur," Chris said, snickering and turning to the door. The masked figure, Tim blushed beyond his mask and turned to her, putting his forehead to hers. Then she giggled and walked out the door. Tim was smiling. "Hey, operator, try not to get it, okay?" There was a faint laughter in the distance, and he shut the door, following Chris. Chris, quiet as a mouse, is sleeping.